This is a module I'm currently developing, and it's much like the Bohema ambient combat. What you do is just select a module and you place it on the map. Right now I haven't done that because I haven't made it into an add-on yet. It's just running through my editor. After that, you create a unit and synchronize with a module. I will create for two sides now, so I will have the opposition forces by the Russians and the Swedish forces. The biggest thing here is that it works with add-ons, and that was the purpose of this module. The Bohema module doesn't work with any add-ons, and this will work just as well with a Swedish forces pack, with Invasion for the Floor, Ace, you name it, it doesn't matter. And what it does is that it goes through all the add-ons you have installed. It checks if it's the same side as the synchronized add-on, synchronized unit. So for this instance, with the Russian and the Swedish, it will check all the helicopters, and it will also categorize them into transport helicopters or attack helicopters. It will do the same with the tanks. Is it a BMP or is it a regular tank? And as I said, this works with all the add-ons, both current and coming ones. It does these checks by looking into how many unit it can transport, and if it has like weapons, or if it's an unarmed vehicle, and so on. And that way I will figure out like if it's a APC or if it's just a truck, and so on. So what happened now is that it starts spawning some armor, and it's moving towards the city. There's another difference compared to the Bohema module. The BIS module works like it spawns a few groups around the player and makes them interact in front of the player, creating this illusion of an ongoing battlefield. It's clever use of resources, and in that aspect this is not as good, because this will create plenty of groups that will try to seize all the cities that's on the map. The good thing is that it will create like enormous battlefield, and it will not be directly attached to the player's movement, so you can run away from the city and hide in a forest, and there won't be like any tanks running next to you, but they will fight toward each other. And here you can see like the fights already started. Right now I placed both of the modules very close to each other, and the modules act as the starting point right now. So if you want it to last a little bit more time before the first battle, you should keep the modules more separate, like maybe at one corner of the map each, and so on. As I said, this works with all add-ons, and you will, right now in this video, you can only see planes and helicopters and tanks, but it will eventually work with trucks, cars, and soldiers. What it does is that it sort of roll a dice and see what it gets. Does it get an airplane or infantry, and so on. If it gets an infantry, it can be like a defensive operation or an offensive operation. So it could be that it's gonna assault the city, and then it will choose what means of transportation it will get. So like the basic will be a truck, but perhaps more common will be the APC of some sort, and rarely you will see a transport helicopter. But it will use randomly all the units you have available, and I think this could be a cool thing for people to try on and test with the new add-ons and so on, and it's very easy to use. So I will release this as standalone, but you will see it first in the Swedish Forces pack. Yeah, thank you for watching.